Hello there. How are you doing? So yeah, uh, I find a way. I search in this company that I had the interview yesterday. They have a unit here in my city. So like this thing of the transportation is not gonna be a problem anymore. Of course, I still have to go to the interview, but that really just opened up my mind. That this offer that I am right now, this cold calling offer, even though like it's not one of the best, it's far away from that, but like the guys they're really putting the effort. So even if I don't make any money with cold calling right now, I still have this in my resume. And like I said yesterday, this company, this company that the job is on site, like it's very big. It's a very big company. So even if I don't like be one of the best, it's gonna be good in my resume, so I can enter in a better job opportunity. Um, because I mean, you being the best is great, but it's very no. There's a lot of weight on you, and I'm gonna be very honest. Like I'm just looking at sales more like uh a mean than an end. You know, it's not like it's my end. It's like my main goal is like to become the best sales people in the world. No, it's not that. I just want to make money. So, and if with that money I can live comfortably, I'm fine with it. Of course, I like it. I mean, I like it. It's interesting. Make sales and all the psychology behind that. Like I really like that. But I have other things that I like. I like training, for example. Uh, I like writing. I just realized it. It's very interesting. And I I like fight, for example. I'm not good at it, but I like it. So I have other things that I'm interested in. Like really would love to learn how to play some instrument. I don't know any, especially piano. I find it so sexy, so elegant, and I mean that's cool. You know, that's why I'm not like, oh, I gotta be the number one. I mean, of course, I don't want to be like the bottom, like the least, uh, like the people that perform like the lower in the team. Of course, I don't want to do that, but like for me, being the number one is not like, oh shit. No, if I'm like just a little ahead of the level of the average salespeople, I'm fine with it. Um, but like one thing is that even like I'm willing to do these jobs, like on-site jobs, like 9 to 5. Yeah, actually 9 to 5, but because they are really related to sales, so it's not gonna be a waste of my time because I don't want to waste my time. So if I have now like to, especially like when it comes to make this money, because sales at least remote normally they're like only commission based. So sometimes it varies. Like there's a variety in the your payment. Of course, I mean, if you perform well, probably the chances are of you making more money. But there's marketing, there's other shit around that. It's like, especially if you're a setter. Because if you're a setter, then like, whether or not you're relying on someone else skills, like someone else closing skills, so you can make your commission. And that's the thing. Like when you're a closer, then you have more control. But even though you still rely on marketing and other external factors. But yeah, so oh shit, I forgot my point. Anyway, okay. So like I said, working on like 5, you have stability when it comes to your payment. But like the chances of you being to the next level, have financial freedom. They're possible, but like they're not likely. So yeah. Uh, so that's why I like sales, and I really I love this shit. Like it's fun. It's fun. So I'm willing to like live. Like if I have to live doing sales, I'm fine with that because I like it. But it's not like, oh, it's my main goal is to become the number one salesperson in the world. It's not that. And the thing is, um, especially now that like there's this opportunity, um, I can just give up. So for me, like it's only valuable for you to give up once you see the other side. Like if you just stay like 3 months, 4 months, well, yeah, like you have done nothing. Like now, if you like really try, like really like you make it like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and like really, let's say nothing goes as planned, like it really doesn't work out for whatever reason, then you can just quit. But like I said, I think I said that yesterday, but it's not like let's say you give up, which is like there's nothing wrong with it. Maybe it's not for you, maybe there's no problem. It's still you got a lot of knowledge, a lot of experiences that you were able to acquire due to the main thing, which in my case, for example, I decided to go to this path of sales. So like I decided, I like was my decision. Oh, I wanna become a salesperson. So like I fail, okay, but I learn a lot of things. I choose that. Like such as the mistakes that I made, such as the wins, the W's that I was able to accomplish. That's on me. That was my choice. Like that's awesome, man. Like that's your life. I mean, you gotta make your choices, of course. No, there's a lot of shit you don't have control, and yeah. But at least like these macro things, like oh, I wanted to do sales. Let's say you want to do, I don't know, you want to work with design. You want to be a video editor. I don't know. Like if you really go there, like and put the effort, like I mean, man, like the worst thing that can happen. I mean, the worst thing that can happen if you fail is that you wasn't able to get to the level that you wanted, but at least you achieved some amount of success. I don't know where I heard that, but I think I read that in a book. But when the archer, like the archer, he's gonna aim to hit a target. He always like he aimed more higher so he can get to the goal. So like even if you fail, you're still gonna like accomplish an awesome result. So like that's why I put like I want to make like 5K per month. Like I really want to do that, like with sales, 5K, $5,000. So even if I fail, let's say I make 2K, like 2K in Brazil, like 2K USD dollars, it's a lot of money. So even if I fail, I will still find some amount of success with the experience, with the money that I made. So, and I believe that goes for other things, like this example of design video editor. I don't know. I don't know, like college. I don't know what you want to do, but if you really like try, and I mean, you're only gonna like fail if you give up too soon. If you give up too soon, then you really fail. Not because you didn't accomplish the result, because I truly believe that if you stick enough with it, you're gonna accomplish. But you fail because like you broke a promise to yourself. So that's one other thing. Like when I say these things here, like I said, I'm human. I procrastinate. I do a lot of wrong shit, and I know that. But like me doing this, and then like I watched this, and I was like, shit, man, I said that. I gotta be congruent with what I said. I can't just like say shit because that's easy. That's easy. Like me saying, ah, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. That wrong. I mean, that's easy. Now, like me being congruent with what I say, that's hard, and that's what it is worth it. Like being hard doesn't make it less worthy of doing. Like make even more worth of doing because it's hard, and most of the people they're not gonna do that. So and it's not so much because of the other people; it's more because of me. It's hard, and if me accomplishing that, I'm gonna be proud of myself. And me being congruent with what I say, make my self-esteem improve my self-esteem. Because if I say I'm gonna do something, like if I say in this video, like that, I say all the things that I said that you can give up and you gotta stick with it, and then like let's say I don't do that and I give up on sales, I'm gonna feel like a piece of shit because I actually am. If I do that, like if I say something and I don't do that for whatever reason, like for me, like I'm a piece of shit. I'm a fucking liar. I'm a hypocrite. So fuck that. Fuck me. Like my words doesn't have weight if I go to this path. I mean, let's say like I don't know, the word starts to burn on fire. Then that's other thing. But like if there wasn't like any like reason for me not doing that, like I'm a pussy. I'm a coward. You know. So that's why you gotta be congruent. And I heard that from a friend of mine. Be congruent, man. I'm saying this to you, like because for now only me is watching my videos. So, but be congruent with what you say, man. Be congruent with your actions. So, be congruent, bro. And yeah, be congruent and continue following this path, your path. Take care, man.